Over the years, many cities have had the honor of being recognized as the biggest tourist destinations worldwide. All those cities are huge and well known everywhere around the world. But at some period of time, there came a city where families come together, soulmates meet and see eye to eye, where all kinds of things you will find, from shops to restaurants, from pools to parks, from the ocean to the desert. And once upon a time, all the human races across the world came running towards this city of life, Dubai.
نحكي عن الإمارات العربية المتحدة وعن دبي بشكل الخصوص بموقعها الجغرافي وبوجودها على الساحة الاقتصادية وبشكل خاص وجودها بالتطوير العقاري.
The economic conditions in the United Arab Emirates in general and in Dubai in particular has always convinced us that Dubai is a safe haven for our investment to be.
If good reputations can attract investments, most of the world's investors would be flocking to Dubai. Investment in Dubai is real estate.
التطوير العقاري أصبح اليوم بدبي هي خلاقة أصبحت دبي. يعني خلينا نقول حتى قطعنا مرحلة التميز في عملية التطوير العقاري أو المشاريع العقارية. أصبحت خلاقة هون ويعني صار مطلوب من المستثمرين بدبي أو رجال الأعمال أو الشركات العقارية دائما أفكار خلينا نقول غير عادية اللي هي الابتكارية.
Creating a reliable client base is not an easy job for you as a developer because the competition here in Dubai is fierce. You have a lot of real estate developers that they are introducing different projects and different products. But for us, we have taken on our shoulders, I would say, and we are responsible for creating a sustainable development, and that has helped a lot in creating that loyal clientele that wherever we go, we see that our clients are repeating their purchases from IGOPD and IGO holding.
Competition for us was a hard challenge for us to enter the Dubai market. There's a lot of competitors, a lot of developers entering this market. But thanks God we could find a spot for us in this huge competitive market in this right time and place.
دبي مدينة يعني سريعة التطور ودائما تتطلب من كل الموجودين خبرات عالية، قدرات عالية، إمكانيات عالية، ونحن في IGO موجودة عندنا المؤهلات هاي وموجودة عندنا كوادر عمل دائما تلبي الشيء المطلوب بدبي، ودائما بنكون بمشاريعنا العقارية عندنا كل ما ينتهي مشروع ناخذ خبرات عالية منه وننطلق بمشروع كمان يكون بمستوى السوق وبمستوى المطلوب في مدينة دبي. IGO منذ تأسيسها تأسست مبنية يعني IGO عمرها حوالي 12 عام، ولكن هي نقول أكثر من 12 لأن هي تأسست IGO على قدرات أشخاص معينين. وهي الشركة طبعا ما أخذ دعم ووقت كتير مني أنا شخصيا لدعمها لأنه هي شركة بدأت مميزة يعني ولادتها شركة مميزة.
Invest Group Overseas is an investment and property development company which capitalizes on developing and emerging markets' huge potential for enriching business opportunities. Established by a group of elite business leaders with a wealth of industry expertise, leadership, and spirit of enterprise and ambition, Invest Group Overseas has become a significant contributor to the region's robust growth, providing platforms for real estate development and profitable strategies.
Invest Group Overseas was and still is behind a lot of big projects, mega projects, such as the one that we have in Damascus, the 8th Gate project or Nobles 101 or Morouge Valley. And at the same time, today IGO is entering the market of the United States with the project, the Gate project, which is located in Frisco, Texas.
بكل يعني هيك صراحة وكل شكر لفريق العمل IGO يعني إنه زي ما بيقولوا دائما نحن بنقول إنه السفينة أبحرت وتصل إلى الشاطئ، ولكن فريق العمل بيجوا أنا بقول بقرب الشاطئ على السفينة. عندهم قدرات عالية بالتنفيذ بعد اتخاذ القرار من طرفنا، فأنا دائما يعني بشكرهم، ودائما بيخلوني أنا كشخص صاحب قرار إني أقدم على مشاريع مميزة بجودة عالية وبوقت تسليم مناسب جدا.
Situated in the heart of Dubai's Meydan city, a stone's throw away from the famous racecourse and hotel, the Polo Townhouses, developed by IGO, look set to establish themselves as a prime piece of the UAE real estate.
أخذنا قرار بشراء أراضي في هذاك الزمان في هاي المنطقة. كانت رؤيتنا بIGO هاي المنطقة منطقة واعدة، كان رؤيتنا بأنه بهالمكان هذا ممكن يصير منطقة سكنية راقية ومنطقة سكنية مريحة. لذلك حتى المطور الرئيسي اللي هي شركة ميدان، يعني التصميم اللي أقروها بهاي المكان أقروها بناء على أنه السكن يكون أرضي و4 طوابق أو فيلل أو تاون هاوس، لأنه ما بدهم كثافة سكانية فيها.
If we want to talk about why IGOPD has chosen Dubai and why it has chosen Meydan in particular to establish its first real estate development project, I would say Meydan is an emerging place where we believe the area is located in a very appropriate place next to Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid city, ecologically friendly. It's not far away, it's close to everywhere. It's close to Sheikh Zayed Road, it's close to the airport. It is just a few minutes from downtown where Burj Khalifa is. So the location was strategically studied and evaluated, and that was the strategy, and still the strategy of IGOPD is to enter in new emerging places and to establish its presence there.
Polo Townhouse project was the first project for us in Dubai, and it was hard to come and just start for a new project. But as you know, IGO always has been developing all over the world and in different parts of the world, such as Syria, America, and this was an add-on value to IGO's resume in order for us to gain the trust of the future clients and existing clients.
The Polo Townhouses is adjacent to Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid City, an upcoming mega city within Dubai Metro. Whether the desire is to spend the day relaxing at nearby outdoor attractions or in one of the largest shopping malls in the world, residents will conveniently find whatever they set out for within a 10-minute drive.
I would say today the Polo Townhouses project as the initial and the first project for IGOPD is a success because of the location that we have chosen. When IGO enters a project, it has a certain procedure that we always adopt. This procedure takes care of certain sides of any project, such as what we call the location analysis, the market analysis, risk, political risk, economic risk analysis, and all of these studies were conducted in order for us to make a decision to go forward with the project, and that's what happened. When we appointed a consultant, Archcore, to do the design did not go arbitrarily. It was very much evaluated by our engineering department because we don't leave things to others, to third-party entity to take care of. We all believe that the project is a partner to IGO. So when we talk about a project, we talk about a partner. So we have to arm ourselves with all the needed tools in order for us to make a success of that project. That's why we have at IGO our own engineering department that has architects, civil engineers, project management, etc., etc. The design, when it was made, it went through a lot of channels until what we see today as a reality of the Polo Townhouses that does exist based on all the homework that had been done before.
We give our instruction to the designer to make those townhouses to fit the need for the medium-sized families. It consists of 3 or 4 bedrooms with 1 big living room and dining. All bedrooms are to be master bedrooms, has its own bathroom, and guest bathroom with maid room. These are really the needs for a big strip of the population who is living in Dubai.
With total sales up to 100%, construction progress has started. Planning to be ready to start handover to customers early 2016.
The high standards that we have put forward when we made the design, when the design was made, there are certain criteria, there are certain standards that had been inserted in what we call the detailed design. Of course, when the tender was put in the market, many inquiries, many proposals were received from various contracting construction companies. But when we finally selected TAC, the technical construction company that we have an association with today, and they are constructing the Polo Townhouses, they knew that they are going to go through a very strict process when it comes to quality and quality control and quality assurances, and that's what we did. So the specifications that were indicated in the final design, I would say, I wouldn't say that they were too tough to be met, but I think that they were strict enough for a contractor to think twice about contracting or putting his signature on a contract with IGOPD.
The thing which led IGO to select TAG as a main contractor to do the Polo Townhouse, as I described TAG with all the pre-qualification as a company and as a senior staff in the company and all the manpower available in the company, and the brochure of the company which led IGO to trust that TAG is capable to carry out the work as IGO hope and wish to do in quality and time and all that.
To avoid any complication during the construction period between the design and the supervision, we selected the same designer to be as a supervisor, which is really a clever idea from the investor, really, to avoid any discrepancies happened in future. Therefore, the same designer, we assigned him to be as our supervisor on site during the construction period.
The project brings together 106 3- and 4-bedroom Polo Townhouses. Unique to this development and echoing the equestrian roots of the project is the extensive use of landscaping and greenery, with an industry-leading split of 60% landscaping, 40% development. Complementing the project are a clubhouse with guest parking, sports facilities, along with a gym, spa, kids' play area, and leisure lounge.
The Polo Townhouses project is considered as a horizontal project. So the construction plan was to divide the 106 units or villas into 12 zones. So we have for zone 1 and 2, 8 villas, and for the remaining zones, 10 villas per zone. The sequence of work has started after getting the demarcation certificate. So we started with excavation for foundation, then substructure works, infrastructure works, superstructure works, MEP, and finishing works.
The quality of the product that you will see, the quality of the finishing material that you will see in the townhouses are very rare to be found in any other project here in Dubai. This is not something that I am trying here to be in front of the camera and talking about and flex our muscles that we have the super product. No, we are different in our approach. We are totally different in our approach. We really do talk to the minds and the heart of our clients. Our clients, they would like to see high-end product, and we are delivering high-end product. Today you see that most of the finishing material are top-notch, A grade.
We instructed the designer to concentrate in his design to put the best quality of material to be used. This material will add a very high quality to the building and to the tenant in future with no maintenance in future. And as well as we instructed him also to use the green building regulations. I can say that this project is the first project in Dubai municipality took the permits with the green regulations.
With the application of sustainability and the development of green regulated buildings, what we call sustainable development, and the Polo Townhouses is a sustainable development. We created a base of loyal clients. That's why IGO, wherever it goes, in any new project, our clients know that our products will end up being a sustainable product, a green coded product.
The Polo Townhouses was one of the first projects here in Dubai that under the green building program, which helped us a lot in the marketing, which we told them that we're going to install solar panels and they will have green areas and all this kind of stuff as per green building from the Dubai Land Department.
Green building regulations have been applied into our projects from starting in terms of design, construction process, building material, finishing material, MEP system.
Building the project on an empty land area created a very challenging and complex task with infrastructure. IGO had to manage infrastructure and construction work simultaneously.
The project was not easy to be completed. The project is a very big challenge to us. We have faced many difficulties and we overcome all these difficulties. One of these most difficulties was the working of the infrastructure contractor beside our contractor. He closed roads, he closed entrances, and the project was really subject to delay because of that and extra cost all the time. And the infrastructure contractor has to finish and we need him to finish. So we allow him to do all his work and to coordinate efficiently with our construction contractor.
This project, when it started, it was from zero. No infrastructure, no road, no services at all. So we work all together as a main contractor, technical architect with infrastructure subcontractor to finish all the required services and house connection and to achieve the project on time. It was the main challenge in the project that all parties had been worked with all the conflict which might happen.
Therefore, the project was really moving in some periods in a very difficult and critical periods. But also because of the coordination of our team, the coordination of the contractor team, we could avoid any big delay to happen to this project. And we finish together our construction with the same time with the infrastructure contractor works.
Our responsibility as a project management unit is to ensure the maintaining of the quality standards during the life cycle of the project, starting from design, construction, handing over to the end user, and even in the liability period. Therefore, it was very important for us to implement a high level of coordination between client, consultant, contractor, subcontractor, and all working groups in order to achieve the work on time within the budget.
The live evidence that we have today, I mean, the existing townhouses, the existing project, you see that it didn't just come up arbitrarily. It wasn't a mushroom process. It was really a thorough process of evaluation and follow-up. Whatever the tenant sees or touch in his or her apartment or townhouses, it has to be approved by me personally, and that's what we call very close follow-up. Some people, they take that against us, and there's some people, at the beginning they take it against us because they think that we have a very centralized type of management. Well, we tell them that, just wait. This kind of centralized management, it will take you to a better result. You will see that at the end you will find your project or your product as superior to any other product that you see here in the market, and that would happen.
We maintain our quality from day one up to the day end. And even so, we are continue follow up any other comment coming even from the end user to let everybody happy from our product. At the end, this product, it will help us to improve ourselves, to maintain the high standard of quality. As IGO, they was controlling day by day during the daily visit by their engineer, by CEO himself, by the consultant as well. So everything, it was under control, and it was focused from myself to the project manager to everybody in the company, even from the owner or chairman of the company who was involved also to maintain the standard and very high standard of the work.
We had an episode with the marble. We had 3 different suppliers. The first one came and they installed the marbles and they were removed. The second one, they did the same, and the third one, we finally approved. We had to remove the marbles twice in certain townhouses until we decided that this is the best marble that will meet the standard of IGOPD. You don't see that in other projects. You don't see that in I would say, in other products, for example. That's why we do have a first-hand management to our projects.
IGO believes that their projects have to be taken care of as if they're personal homes. Each unit has to be monitored and checked by all parties and then by the client. By that, IGO is breaking the wall between the developer and the client and improving transparency too.
Of course, we were always scheduling trips to the site for Polo Townhouses, Polo Residence, as the Polo Townhouses is getting completed in this, and then we were showing the clients on how is the process of the construction progress is going, for us to gain their trust in this project and in the developer's name.
Invest Group overseas participate in every single detail to know or to assure that this product will be delivered for the owners or for the clients, of course, in best standard. Therefore, there was the handing over team. We started snagging for each villa to know that it's completed in construction, of course, and in finishing, and to assure that everything is matching the client's satisfaction. And then after that, it becomes the stage of handing over. This one, with communicating with the owners, of course, each one should attend inspection in his villas. If there's any comments, we complete these comments, and we know that the owner is satisfied with his property.
Of us taking care of and showing everybody that we are there and we are doing construction, we were sending newsletters to all the clients twice every month. Every 15 days, we will send newsletter of construction progress about the townhouse and about the full project and about the clubhouse and what's going on in the project. Starting from putting slabs on the ground and up to the finishing and the green areas.
A lot of people, they don't understand or they don't see what comes in construction. They don't see the concrete, they don't see the steel, they don't see all the component that a building has. They only see the finishing material, and there where I come. It is there where I would like to approve everything, because I know that when people see what we see, when they come to our houses and they see the standard that we have in our own houses, they would like to see it in their own houses. It is there where we score highly. And that is when we score highly, we know that our other projects and the following one will become a success. That's why we have a passion. we have an attachment to our project.
Within my communicating with the clients for the handing over stage, I saw the positive reaction when they walk through their villas. It was, of course, because of the unique and high standard materials that was collected carefully by IGO. And the brand's finishing material that was installed in the villas to meet IGO, of course, standard, and to meet the client's expectation for this for their properties.
We always use something called the Golden Book. The Golden Book is the remarks of the clients which we have, and they were all positive feedback. There was no negative feedback whatsoever. We have an after-sale customer service department here that we use to please the clients on their needs and their wants in the project.
Is it something that new to IGOPD? No, it's not. This is the standard. This is the level of professionalism that we have in order for us to deliver and keep our reputation intact.
In 18 months of progress, IGO has proved to the market that they are reliable and trustful by being able to achieve their promises without any sacrifices.
We are in IGO proud of our product, the Polo Townhouses project. There were big efforts behind the completion of this project. And Invest Group Overseas proved that with this first project in Dubai, they are among the best.
Finally, I would like to thank everybody who participated in this achievement that we considered as a landmark in this area.
Thank God, IGO was able to deliver the project to its tenants and to its clients almost 3 months ahead of time. IGO was able, with all the efforts that every single staffer within the IGO organization, within IGO's family, with all the effort that they have invested in such a process, we were able to deliver a beautiful project.
بشكر فريق العمل دائما، لأن أنا بالنسبة لي فريق العمل كتلة واحدة، ولولا فريق العمل ووجود فريق العمل بإخلاصه وبمتابعته الدائمة فإحنا ما بنوصل لهي الأماكن ولا بنسلم مشاريعنا في الوقت المناسب أو كمان أقل من الوقت المناسب. دائما بشكر فريق العمل لأننا رح نشتغل كتلة واحدة.